We are under the light. Into the box now, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center field. D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. One away. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Verlander is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your five and done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
Ball two. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. On to Lansdowne and gone. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need seeing.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball four. Striding into the box, Justin Smoke. He'll swing it from the left side right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. Makes the play, one away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Gordon is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Popped high in the air. Sanchez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he is out on the tag. Now batting, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz sprinting after it. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And Dozier will. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder,
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Ground ball left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. In now, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gordon going back on it. Gone! Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home run. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gary weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Gallo is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Verlander's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gallo over to his left. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander. 9-1-2 due up.
Justin Verlander.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Soft liner towards center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. He flew out in his last at bat. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Here it comes. 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. No balls and a strike to count. Verlander at second. Sanchez is over at first with 1 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Justin Verlander.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Turner has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gordon on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now the pitch. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is going to get there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. It's flagged down deep in the hole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in for his set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He popped out in his first trip.
Cody Bellinger.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a good throw gets him one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lined into left center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and he is out at second. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count in.
Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another chance? Justin Verlander. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz. He makes the play, and that'll. Here's Nelson Cruz now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hit down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Missed with a slider. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And another foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. He stays alive, still 2-2. Smoke might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Here's another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Runners on the move for second. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now to the plate, Justin Verlander. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Turner backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. So stepping in, Chris Taylor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ground ball foul down the left side. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Calling for it, Gordon. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder,
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1. 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rhys Hoskins is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Throw to first in plenty of time and decided. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gordon has it, and it's a quick out number 1. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Verlander gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to. Here's Robbie Cano now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. First pitch on its way from Verlander. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Bellinger on the move. One away. Ready for another chance. Joey Gallo. One run in and one gone so far this inning. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Standing in as the potential tying run, Justin Verlander. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Cesar Hernandez.
Verlander. Number 16, Cesar Hernandez.
And that misses ball one. Hernandez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. 2 out. Outs in 2 runs.
Now pitching.
First pitch on its way. Slow little grounder left side. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball. Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start. Miguel Cabrera is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single. Here with nobody. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He's running. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. Hamilton on at first. Nobody out. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Though not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Your attention, please. Now pitching.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that was Jake Lamb. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Now pitching. Gone.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's one away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Taylor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now that's popped up. Turner on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Here's Robbie Cano now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Second baseman.
Paul DeYoung is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Throw won't get him. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Turner leads off first with one away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
JT Realmuto will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Houston Street answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he is in there. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. Zach Britton gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. And that misses inside 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
So a big Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands there. Phil Niekro has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. A throw to the plate, and he is out at the plate. Pat Neshek enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, left fielder.
First offering on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
The batter, number 6, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook, the art of pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 0-1. Slider's in for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's off the green monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run. Striding in. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A ball and a strike now. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a hard liner to short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Hit the other way out toward right field. DeYoung moving to his left. 1 out. Next to hit be the pitcher. Michael Conforto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Carmen Killebrew will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 3,
In now, Chris
shortstop.
Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the home team,
We are under. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. At the plate, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Miguel Sano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a ground ball to third. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is under it, and he makes the catch. Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Full count, 3-2. To short. Tulowitzki scoops it up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bellinger is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto giving chase, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Smoke is right there, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll And look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Scorched to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Cozart is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Cozart is there. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Robinson Cano.
Chopped weakly to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope, it'll stay up long enough to be run down out there. Good break on that ball, and he's retired. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Cozart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Cano waits on it. And the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Trey Turner
takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out. Ready now, Joey Gallo.
Third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gallo.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
1 out, nobody on. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Cozart for one. On to first and for the... In now, Cody Bellinger. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bellinger looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. Here's Miguel Sano.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. So 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is there and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far to center. First pitch on its way from Verlander. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Two balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Cozart comes up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is... Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded down the third baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Dribbled down the third baseline. throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So here now's the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turner has a play. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a little blooper to center. Gordon moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Ready once again, Zach Cozart, runner in scoring position with Cigar. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is... And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Conforto is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Cozart. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is trying to pick things up where he left off. Cody Bellinger is off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, man, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ready for another shot now, Wellington Castillo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line towards center field. Gordon is there, and they go down in a hurry. Ready for another chance. Trey Turner comes in to this at bat. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is McCutchen. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-1 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And right into the shift. Smoke has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutcheon. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. This is line to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front. Here's D. Gordon now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes.
D. Gordon.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to drive. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit down the third baseline. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground-out victim last time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Yelich. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's a silver caliber player, but don't let the lack of rarity fool you. This is a guy who hits for serious power. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. McCutcheon on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. David Peralta is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
David Peralta.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins coming in. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. But he'll have second thoughts about that plan as it's gotten in quickly to hold him at second with one away. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hoskins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Wellington Castillo hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. And that retires the side. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here comes the second.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. Tulowitzki up the middle. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Digging in once again, Trey Turner 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. So striding in, Joey Gallo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. JT Realmuto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. The 3-1. A play at the plate. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. Here's D. Gordon now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Realmuto, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Count even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Realmuto's running. Popped him up. Sano has room in foul territory. And that'll put an end to the inning as he... Nate Jones enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep this score right here. Now here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and it's gone into the monster seats. Here comes the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Now batting, Justin Smoke will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Smoke at first. Raisel Iglesias takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead.
Leading off of the bottom of the ninth.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high and deep out to left. Conforto going back on it. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1. 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Popped him up. Sano shading to his right. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kozar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Riding in, Justin Smoke. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Bellinger is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run, so without him.
Just off the Orange Freeway, we're here. Digging in, D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
South Korea. Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon is the first pitch is a windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Grounded to first. Bellinger's got it. The tag, and he is out. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's in there.
Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kemp on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Alvarez over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gordon moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jim Edmonds.
Fielder. Jim Edmonds.
First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Severino has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoke now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Alvarez waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Hershiser, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's got a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a changeup, and a four-seamer. Count even now at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Skied into straightaway right. Gordon is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Popped him up. Contreras is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Brian Dozier.
In there, no balls and a strike. Dozier brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a... Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kemp has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Bellinger is a first baseman, of course, but he can also be found in the outfield, as is the case in this one. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Cody Bellinger, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cody Bellinger.
This one is launched. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Hoskins looks up. Gone! Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
Batting ninth, Edgar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. And now a jump throw against his body. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Edmonds. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Now in the box, Justin Smoak. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone. Riding in once again, Joey Gallo. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. They'll throw down to first, 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one got a piece of him. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Didi Gregorius. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Scope, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, the double. Digging in the switch hitter, James Snyder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then coming to the plate now, Luis Severino. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Severino is retired, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tough throw to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the sack. Here's Brian Dozier now. So far,
second baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Dozier.
Fouled off. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's one down now. Into the box, Cody Bellinger. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. And now is Pedro Alvarez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. One out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Joey Gallo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he gets ahead 0-1. Alvarez takes his lead at third with one away. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play. So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying. Alex Wood takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins popped out and singled in his two trips to the plate. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. One ball and two strikes to count. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Snyder has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoke. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's Joey Gallo now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Wood is there. 2 down. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Smoke at second with 2 down. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. No hits to this point.
Left fielder.
George Springer is going to come on the bench.
George Springer.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Paul DeYoung will pinch hit here, and he's the potential time. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Grounded up the first baseline.
Number 4, George Springer.
Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So the batting order
Center fielder.
from the stretch. Inside with what looked like this. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The catcher, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. And he's safe. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And as it turns out, the 2 out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He's coming off a solo homer inning.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gallo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Trying to pick things up where Jonathan Scope will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Ready on 1-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Count 2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Skied into very shallow right. Harper is over. 2 gone. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball stays outside. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for.
Left fielder, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, James Snyder. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off against Batanzas. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. That's lifted the other way out to left. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Cesar Hernandez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Hamilton, base runner at first with one out. Hit back up the middle, played on the backhand. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Standing in now, the pitcher, Nate Jones. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Runner goes for second, and he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. About set. Now batting, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Stepping up now, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. And Hernandez will go to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
To 1-2 now. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Williams is under it, no problem. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Right fielder,
Set, here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Hernandez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty D, you talked about it. He doesn't.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder, Charlie.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Smoke is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Wilson Contreras is on deck. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Smoke aboard here at first with nobody out. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays. Here's Nolan Arenado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Arenado.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. Settling in now, Mike Trout as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Machado is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is,
and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. 1-0 the count. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Chopper to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hernandez is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Harper is there, and he'll put it away. Into the box now, Billy Williams.
Leading off with a twin.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Billy Williams.
Too low, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Gordon will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Ryan Dozier
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. There is Dozier. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Popped up. Trout shading to his right. One down. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. Hernandez is ready. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those.
And the throw is in time to. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Charlie Blackmon.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. So here's Matt Kemp now. He popped out in his first trip. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now batting, Bryce Harper 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And that one right down Main Street. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. Back in standing. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Gordon has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, Joey Gallo. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sack.
And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Here's Didi Gregorian. Hernandez comes set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is with. Stepping into the box, Billy Williams, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. In tight here with the first pitch back. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. The pitcher, Felix Hernandez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's behind the runner to first. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Brian Dozier. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Here's a high pop up. Arenado waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Kemp has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Bryce Harper.
High in the air out to center field. Gordon is in pursuit. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon has it in his sights. 2 gone. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He threw first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the... Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at Machado. The throw to first. That's off to that one. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Stepping into the box. Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch on its way. 4-1. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1. in for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time.
In now, Billy Williams will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Billy Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Next to Hiddle. The pitcher, Larry Doby, is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Larry Doby. Now pitching.
So they'll go to the J.D. Martinez. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger has it in his sights, and that retires the side. Billy Wagner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, and they'll need him to get something going here. Paul DeYoung will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. The 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Riding in, Josh Hader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Cesar Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Still 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are
And we'll have to leave it there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. Dale Murphy is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pat Neshek is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Lays off 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Working for the punch-out and the offering. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. And their runners at the corners now. No balls and a strike to count. Machado now on 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kemp has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Justin Smoak now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's